Hey everybody, just thought I'd share with you a mock-up box that I've created for Die in the Dungeon, in which I put all the different components that would be part of the game. So let's have a pretend unboxing, if you will, of a game that's not yet created. So on the cover, just again, this is subject to change, but this is the current template I have for the title logo. The dice on the cover, and of course it would say Fundamental Games, and might say the player count, and that kind of stuff would still be added. We've got our characters on the sides there, and just a blank back. And this is just actually an old mouse box, so it's not like something I've ordered from the GameCraft or anything just yet. Just wanted to get kind of a visual for myself. And then inside the game box, there will be all kinds of goodies to be had. So first off, the character boards. Still deciding on the perfect size for these. The idea is that the dice would fit neatly on the sides of these boards, all lined up, and they'd be in special little die trays that I've got ordered. They haven't arrived yet. I'd love to put those in the box, but they shouldn't be too big because I only need 6 of them, and they're a small plastic component there. So we'll have 3 characters. I've only got the 2 printed right now, but the others will be coming. Or the other one will be coming. And it could expand up to 4 or 5 or 6 characters, depending on the interest in the game and if we have some luck with Kickstarter next year. Then the dungeon tiles I just have printed out on cardstock right now. And again, images and icons very subject to change, particularly the heroes, because that'll change when the art is integrated into the game. These are just mock-ups that I've made. But the idea will be very similar, where you're going to have blank dungeon backs, and there'll be in the rules a certain amount that you put into each game, or a certain layout that you do, depending on your difficulty level and how long you want the game to be. And then the fronts will have all the different directions, what happens to you on that square, or if there is a party to fight, there's the epic party tiles that we'd have, or again, these icons will get more visualized down the road, but right now just have little things showing there. So that's the dungeon tiles, and they're right now I've got I think 36 of them, but that can change as well based on gameplay. What else? Well, we've got standees. Again, minis are very expensive, so right now I just got standees, one for each character, and made these using special, just little binder clips for now as my prototype version. So they'll stand up on the table fine. Maybe not. This guy doesn't. There we go. All right. Then we have the hero cards. So what's a dungeon crawler with your monster without heroes? So the hero cards, normally they're going to be double-sided, so the 1 and 2 level characters would be back-to-back because there's no need to randomize these. The randomness comes through the tiles themselves, and that'll reduce the card count. But right now I've got 4 of each style card for those encounters. And then again, there's the possibility of getting 4 new hero characters added to the game as kind of like the super epic powered characters, a warlock or a paladin or a super assassin or something like that, to really delve into a higher difficulty level game for those that like a challenge. And of course, the core of the game is all about dice. For the die minions, these would actually turn into tokens, but for playtesting purposes, I'm just going to use these D6s right now. And then dice. So the idea is to have 3 full sets of RPG dice, or so D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, in 3 different colors. So 1 color to use on your character board for your stats, 1 color to use for the enemy, and 1 color to use for your own rolls, so that you don't have to pick up the stat dice to roll your own dice. And just so you, even though you and the opponent, you and the heroes don't roll dice at the same time usually, it's still nice to say one's mine and one's theirs. And for the 2-player variant that I plan on introducing in the game, having that 3rd set of dice allows the other player to use those dice, and then you both share dice to use for the monsters or the heroes, or however it turns out. So there you go. That is a kind of a mock unboxing of Die in the Dungeon based on current prototype components. And now that I've got a physical set instead of just the digital tabletop simulator version I've been playing, you can look forward to a video in the future of me playing with these very components. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your continued interest in Die in the Dungeon. Please continue to share it. Let me know your comments and feedback. I always love to hear what you have to say.